What to do, people? I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of Knowdatsports Thursday night football edition. It's your boy Moore Drive, man. Y'all know what the hell going on. It's week 8 in the NFL. You know what jumping out. Thursday night, man. Big matchup. Big matchup this Thursday night for both teams. We got the Baltimore Ravens at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is a big game for both teams. Nah, for real. This is a real big game for both teams. Tampa Bay coming off a crucial loss against the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers dominated, really beat them 21-0, really. But I think that the end score was 21-3 or something like that. I believe that's what it was. Baltimore coming off a close win against the Cleveland Browns, where they virtually dominated the game the whole game, but the Cleveland Browns came back and lost by 3. I think the Baltimore Ravens are 4-3, and I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are 3-4. This is a real big game, like I said earlier, for both teams. Really more. I say more Tampa Bay because they're under 500 and they want to get 500. Even though their division is real shaky, like everybody in their division under 500. They the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 3-4, the Atlanta Falcons 3-4. Kansas City, I'm not Kansas City, I'm sorry, I'm here. Kansas City got something to do with it. I mean, say Carolina, they 2-5, and the New Orleans Saints 2-5. So I know Tampa Bay want to try to win this game, need this game to try to stay on the top of the division. And don't want to be in like a 2-3-way tie. On the other hand, with Baltimore, they're winning their division. They're tied for first in their division. I think they leading because they beat Cincinnati the first game, I believe. I believe they beat Cincinnati. Cincinnati got the same record. Straight up in this game, before anything jump all the way off, straight up in this game, I like Baltimore to come win this game. Straight up and down. Before we get into the points or anything, I like Baltimore to win this game. I like Baltimore to go to Tampa Bay and win this game. A short week for both teams. Baltimore got to fly to Tampa Bay. Usually I like the home team in situations like this. On Thursdays, I look at the home team and I first give them the benefit of the doubt because it's a short week. But I don't see Baltimore going out bad against Tampa Bay. I don't see Tampa Bay stopping Baltimore. Even though Lamar Jackson's been giving up leads and shit in the second half, Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens defense been giving up leads in the second half. The reason why I said Lamar Jackson been giving up leads in the second half, because in the second half, he can't scope. He's making mental mistakes. He having a wonderful first half. In the second half, he said go out bad. He can't move the ball. For example, he may score 21 points in the first half. At the end of the game, the Baltimore Ravens scored 24. So that means he may score 3 points in the second half or may not score nothing. So that's one reason why I say Lamar Jackson letting a lot of people come back, not got that keeping his foot on the gas, and the defense been getting up a lot of points in the second half. So they got to come to the party too. I believe Tampa Bay offense ain't good enough to come back on Baltimore. I really don't think so. I don't think they got enough weapons. They just ain't got nothing. The offensive line shaky. The interior of the offensive line from like guard to guard, center guard. So I'm saying that's a problem. That's the problem for Tampa Bay. That's in Tom Brady's face. And that's how that really hurts a quarterback that's not mobile, getting in his face. Antoine Winfield ain't playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's going to hurt them on defense. JPP, I think he playing for the Baltimore Ravens. I believe he with the Baltimore Ravens. He played for Tampa Bay year 4 last on that Super Bowl team. I believe he was on the team last year, But I know he was on that Super Bowl team. He'll be playing for the Ravens. I believe they're going to give him a little extra boost. He'll be one to goddamn get at play against a former team, get at them. I believe he want to sack Tampa Bay. I think he want to sack Tom Brady. That'll be a kick. I believe that'll be a kick for him. Matter of fact, I'm going to go out on a limb and say JPP for the Baltimore Ravens, he'll get a sack on Tom Brady. I'm going to say it again. JPP for the Baltimore Ravens will get a thing hitting now. Thing hitting. But I'm going to say it again. JPP for the Baltimore Ravens. Jason Pierre-Paul, I think that's your name. Will touch dad. He will get a sack on Tom Brady. JPP. Former Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was on the team that won the Super Bowl. The next question is, can the Baltimore Ravens cover that 1.5 that they giving the Tampa Bay Buccaneers? I say yes. I say they cover the 1.5. I truly feel like the Baltimore Ravens cover that 1.5. I say they beat them. They probably can beat them by a field goal or something. And I believe they'll beat them by a field goal. I really think they'll beat them by a field goal. Or did I say field goal? I ain't gonna say. I don't think they're gonna do that how Carolina just did that, or do Tampa Bay how Carolina just did Tampa Bay. So I say they'll beat them with a field goal. So they'll beat them by 3 to 4 points, or something like that. I don't think they'll beat that by that much, but I think they'll beat them by 3 or 4 points, 3 to 4 points. But the only reason why, because Lamar Jackson they're not good at the second half. I don't know what's going on this year, but they're not good at the second half. But I say the Ravens cover that 1.5. I like the Ravens to win the game straight up on the money line, and I like them to cover that 1.5. The big question about this game is the over and under. The over and under is 45.5. To me, that's a big old shootout. Was that both teams got to score over 20, or one team got to blow out the other team. I don't see nobody getting blowed out. When it boiled down to it, I believe if Baltimore blow out Tampa Bay, they really done for real. I think they had them done anyway, really. They just ain't got it. But if they get blowed out, like they get done the same way Carolina just did Tampa Bay last week. If Tampa Bay do the same thing this week they went through last week, they done. They won't even win the division. That's on everything I look. I truly feel like that if this game ain't close and Baltimore just pull off on the 4, like beat these 4 by 7 points, 10 points, or the score get just like it was against Carolina, 21-3 or 21-9 and 14-9 and 17-9, and they don't come back and put up no kind of fight. The Tampa Bay done. They may not even make the playoff. They definitely won't win the division. That's on everything. And I picked them to win the division too. But where they've been looking, them folk, that's shaking, man, real shaking. But I'm going to say, I say it'd be a semi-competitive game. Like I said, field goal or 4 point. So I'm going to say slightly under. And the reason why I'm going to say slightly under, because I can see a 20-24 game. You know what I'm saying? I can see a 17-23 game. I can't see a 27-20. I can't see a 26-20. I can't see that. Maybe the 26-20, but I ain't going to bet on that. I'm going to say under. I'm going to say that 0.5 going to hurt. What hurt you, it's hard to get on that 0.5. That means you're going to have to score by like a touchdown or something. I don't see them beating them by that. I don't see them folks scoring like that. So I say under the 45.5. But I say the Ravens cover at 1.5. Straight up. Next up on the menu, man, is y'all know like I know that Odell Beckham. Y'all know like I know. My bad. Y'all know like I know that Odell Beckham is finna come back. I'm saying Odell Beckham is I think they said something about December or something or November or something. Either way it go, Odell Beckham is on their way back, shaking it straight up and down. And the question is, where do y'all see Odell Beckham landing at? The Ravens, the Buccaneers, the LA Rams, Kansas City Chiefs, Dallas Cowboys, Cincinnati Bengals, San Francisco 49ers, Green Bay Packers, New Orleans Saints, or other, somewhere else. Do y'all see him go can y'all see him go somewhere else? Let me break it down how I feel about it. I'm off here now. But I cannot see him going to Cincinnati, period. No, not Cincinnati made this list. But I can't see him going to Cincinnati at all. I can't see him going to, truthfully, the 49ers at all. I can't see him going to the 49ers at all. Dallas, I believe he'll do us some good now. If we sign him now, they'll do us some good now, but I don't see him going to Dallas. I can't see him going to Dallas. Kansas City, I can see him going to Kansas City, a strong possibility. I can see him going to Kansas City, for real. I can see him going to Kansas City making a big old difference. I can really see him going to Kansas City. The Rams, they say they want him back, whatever, but they ain't signed him yet, so I believe they bluffing. I don't think he's going to the Rams. Tampa Bay, they need him the way Julio Jones out there bullshitting. Julio Jones can't get out there, stay at the doctor's office. They need him. He might want to go play with Tom Brady, but I just can't see them making that move, so I don't see him going to Tampa Bay. He would fit Baltimore lovely. Matter of fact, I think he fit Baltimore just as good as he'll fit Kansas City. So I put Kansas City 1, but I put Baltimore number 2 on this list on getting Odell Beckham. New Orleans Saints, I don't see them getting him. I don't see them needing on Odell Beckham, really. I don't see them winning in New Orleans. The reason why I don't see New Orleans needing him because they got 3 good wide receivers, even though what's your boy not Jarvis Landry, he injured or whatever. I think he coming back. If not this week, it'll be next week. I know Michael Thomas coming back this week. Or Olave. I think his name was Olave, if I'm saying his name wrong, I'm sorry. The rookie wide receiver. They don't need him. New Orleans don't need him. I'm saying New Orleans don't need him. He wouldn't win down there no way. I know Odell Beckham want to come back and win somewhere. Third, that I think would be real solid for him that he'll help out a lot. The Green Bay Packers. He would help the Green Bay Packers out a lot. He would be a good fit for the Green Bay Packers. A real good fit for the Green Bay Packers. So in the order that I say Kansas City be the best team for him if he want to win right now. Baltimore close second. I'm saying he can go out there and teach them wide receivers. He can be a veteran for that wide receiver coach for Lamar Jackson. That will help them out a lot. And Green Bay, he will help Green Bay out a whole lot because they need a veteran wide receiver. So that's why I really think Odell Beckham will be going. I say Kansas City first, Baltimore second, Green Bay last. Anybody else will be a shock to me. Not even the Rams. I think the Rams will be a shock to me too because he ain't went there by now. So shit, what the fuck? If he ain't went there by now, when he going? The next up, we're gonna chop it up about. We got 3 teams. All out of 7 games, got 3 wins. The three teams, I'm sorry. The 3 teams with 7 wins. 3 teams with 3 wins through week 7 It's the 49ers, the Chicago Bears, the Atlanta Falcons, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the New England Patriots, the Arizona Cardinals, the Green Bay Packers, the Indianapolis Colts, the LA Rams, and the Washington Commanders. 10 teams with 3 wins out of 7 games. So we got 10 teams at 3-4 when it boiled down to it. First of all, that's really shocking to me out of the first 7 games. What's shocking to me, what I mean by what's shocking to me is I see like 1, 2, 3. It's like 3 teams on here that shocked me with the 3-4 record. Tampa Bay is one of them. Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a 3-4 record that shocks me. That's really shocking to me. With the move they made in the offseason and shit like that, Dad coming back, that's shocking me out of 7 games just to be under 500. The 49ers with 3 wins out of 7 games shocking me too. But I understand the injury bug that really hit them, so I can look over that. LA Rams, that's shocking to me. Even though they lost a couple folks on defense, whatever, they lost Odell Beckham or whatever, I still see the Rams should have at least. I thought the Rams had to have at least 4 to 5 wins out the first 7 games. Arizona ain't shocked. I'm not shocked by Arizona got 3 wins. I don't think they're not surprised to me or whatever. They where I think they should be. New England, I say the same with New England. I'm not really shocked at the 7 games. I don't think they're a threat to me really. I think I'm a little shocked about the Colts. The Colts, how with Matt Ryan playing, they got 3 wins out of 7. I could have sworn the Colts would be at least 4-3 or 5-2 at the best. At the best. Green Bay, I can say the same about Green Bay. I'm surprised they got 3 wins out of 7. And the reason why I say that, because I seen a couple games they lost. I feel like Green Bay should have won. And that's the Giant game and the New York game. The New York Giant game and the Jets game. I feel like both of them games they got exposed. The Green Bay got exposed. So it's shocking to me that they got 3 wins. It showed me a whole lot about what's going on there with them. With the first 7 games, they ain't got no 3 wins. This may sound funny to a lot of people, but it's shocking to me that Atlanta Falcons got 3 wins. And the reason why I say that, because they supposed to have 4. That was shocking to me. The Falcons got 3 wins, supposed to have 4 with Mariota. Out of 7 games with Mariota, they could have 4 or 5 wins. If you look at the game the Falcons have played, with the game they lost against the New Orleans, I feel like they let that game get away against New Orleans. And the game that the referee them cheated them against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If you get a Falcons them 2, they got 5 wins. If that fall out different, they got 5 wins. That's why I say I'm shocking to me that they got 3 wins. I wouldn't expect another Falcons to have 3 wins at the first 7. I was expecting the Falcons to be 2-5 or 1-6. Getting ready for what's your boy name? The rookie quarterback Ridley to be coming in the game. I still think I still get 2 more weeks. If the Falcons don't win these next 2 games, Ridley will be coming in. It'll be time for Ridley. Riddle, I meant to say Riddle. They the boy from Cincinnati. If I'm saying their name wrong, I'm sorry, but the boy from Cincinnati. Riddle. I think his name Riddle. I think that's his name. But get a Falcons 2 more weeks. If they don't win these next 2 games, it'll be time for him to come in the game. But those other teams I feel a little shaky that surprised me to have 3 wins within his first 7 games of the season. Really surprised. I'm talking about really shocked by that. Especially like Tampa Bay, 49ers, Rams. Like I said, I can look over 49ers because they in the injury. The Colts, they shocked me that they got 3 wins out of 7 games. This week is a big week. For all 10 of these teams, they got 3 wins out of 7 games. This is a big crucial week for them. You can believe that, a big crucial week. Last but not least, man, y'all know what I bring up. My top 10 play, my top 10, I ain't say play, I'm sorry. My top 10 teams through week 7 in the NFL. Y'all know for a fact, I give you 10 teams. This shit change every week. But this week, it look about the same. Ain't that much change from last week. What I mean by that is my first 4 teams, ain't none of them moved out, I'll say the same. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why. First of all, I got Philadelphia at number 1. They didn't play, they had a bye week. They're still undefeated. How the hell I'm gonna move them? Buffalo, they had a bye week. They were the number 2 team. They had a bye week. They still the same team they were when they got up there. Kansas City was at 3. They dominated the 49ers this week. But I could put them in front of Buffalo because I can't put you in front of a team that just beat you and they had a bye week. So you still in your same spot. Minnesota Vikings, they had a bye week. That Minnesota Vikings had a bye week, I believe, last week, if I ain't mistaken. Now I'm taking, if I ain't mistaken, they had a bye week. They was at 4 last week. I can't move them out the way. So said they ain't played. But now we're going to the spot where I moved some folks out the way. People moved up, and it's a new team on this list that wasn't on that last week. I moved the Cowboys up from 7 to 5. Reason why? Because I like how they play the Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions coming out of a bye week, and the defense dominated their offense. The Dallas Cowboy offense was a little slow. I'm saying they was slow catching on, but I don't knock that because the Dak Prescott, it was his first game back out of 5 weeks. But the defense got back on cue like I thought they should be. So I moved them up to 5 from 7 to 5. They moved up 2 spots. I moved the New York Giants down to 6. They went down 1 spot from 5 to 6. The reason why, even though the Giants went and got a big win down there with the Jets, not the Jets, but against Jacksonville. They stopped Jacksonville on the 1-yard line. That's how they beat them. In the second half, I think Daniel Jones threw the ball 6 times. Everything else, all the run game, running the ball, whoop the whoop. And I don't believe that you ain't gonna be able to contain, keep winning with a game plan like that. Like next week, the Giants play. Next week the Giants play Seattle. It's gonna be a pretty good game. They won't be able to do Seattle like that. Just keep on try to hide Daniel Jones. That ain't gonna cut it. That's why I moved the Giants down to 1 spot from 5 to 6, even though they got to win. Next up, I got Cincinnati. I put the Cincinnati Bengals at 7. I moved Cincinnati up from, I went from 8 to 7 with them. Yeah, I went from 8 to 7 with them. Moved Cincinnati up. They had a big game, get the Falcons, blew the Falcons out, blew the doors off on them. All 3 wide receivers over 100 yards, showed out. Tied for first in their division. I think Cincinnati catching on. I think they're the Super Bowl hangover, that move they're going on. They playing ball. Next, I got the New York Jets. I moved even though the New York Jets won, I moved them down from 6 to 8. The reason why they went down 2 spots, because they play, even though they beat the Denver Broncos this week, they beat them by 6. I believe that was a hangover game for the Jets. I believe Russell Wilson would have played, they would have lost that game. They were the backup quarterback that beat the Jets. I mean, the Jets beat, but they still beat them by 6 points. They went on the last play of the game. So I took them down for that. So I think they should have went and dominated them. The Jets got a big game this week against New England. They're gonna tell a whole lot about the Jets, even though New England don't know who the fuck their quarterback gonna be. This is a division game, and if the Jets let everybody know they for real, like they just did against Green Bay, they gotta go straight to New England. They had to beat New England. So this will be a big game for them this week. They number 8 right now, but losing to New England can get you knocked out that top 10. New York Jets, you can believe that. At number 9, I got the Rams. The Rams was at 9 last week. They had a bye week. They didn't play, so I can't let them. Everybody that's in front of them handle their business. So I can't say you did anything better than them. So you stay in the same spot. At number 10, a brand newcomer. Had not been on the list none out of all 7 weeks. But they got a big win this week in LA against the Chargers. And my number 10 team is the Seattle Seahawks. They got a big win. Matter of fact, they knocked off the team who place they took was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the way to Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Lauderdale, Carolina. Seattle is winning their division, even though Tampa Bay is winning their division. Seattle got a big win down there in the Chargers, handled the Chargers convincingly, beat them convincingly. So I had to put Seattle in my top 10. So they playing good ball. Big game this week against the Giants. I said Seattle fuck around and beat the Giants. And folk out there, we they for real. They'll let you show that they for real. Like this game gonna let you know between the Giants and Seattle, which one really for real. And I expect the Giants to come play ball. But Seattle gonna have something to say about that. I don't know who's gonna win the game this early in the week. I'll break that down by Friday. I had to let y'all know that by Friday. But Seattle in my top 10. They can damn sure move up after this week. They can move up or be out of there real quick. No, for real. Hey, man, that's my Thursday night breakdown. How I feel about the Thursday night game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing the Baltimore Ravens. A must win for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, for real. It's your boy Moore Dry. I appreciate everybody for viewing, man. Everybody for listening to it on your podcast. Wherever you listen to your podcast, I appreciate y'all. I fuck with folks who fuck with me. Same bat time, same bat channel. Know that if you don't know nothing else. Shaking it.